how much did I earn from multiple income streams last month? My job and all the other little extra bits that I do as well, all combined to make 1 grand total. I'm going to be talking about everything. So without further ado, let's get into it. So guys, we'll put up my job first. And what we'll do is we'll put the percentage that it contributes and last month's percentage as well, which you'll see in a minute. So from my job last month, I earned £1,754.65, and this contributes to 92.4% of my income. Now, that's a lot, but it has come down quite a bit. I think when I started doing this, it was 99, 98%. It was there for a while, but now as the channel's grown, as a few of these other extra little bits have grown, we're now starting to push it down towards 90%, which is nice. Last month, it was 91.4%. So I had a slightly better month last month, but there are a few things that happened this month, but didn't happen last month. We'll talk about that as well. So the job is 92.4% this month. Now, next up, we have Amazon Associates. Now, Amazon Associates is a really interesting one. So what the Amazon Associates program is I'll leave links in the description of these videos, and that'll be things like books on investing that I like, stuff like that. This desk ornament, if you want this thing, which is pretty cool, I'll leave that link in the description. So if you click on those links and go to Amazon and buy something, then I get a small commission. Now, this isn't worth £100, but just to make the maths easy, let's say that's worth £100. Now, if you went to buy that after clicking my link, I would get a commission of maybe like £1 to £2. Now, this doesn't mean that you spend £101 or £102. You still pay the exact same amount, but I've just created a commission for myself because it was my link that took you to the site. Does that make sense? Now, a really powerful thing about the Amazon Associates program is, say you click that link, you're like, oh, I'll have a look at that book on investing that Steve's talking about. You go to Amazon and you go, oh, it looks like a good book, but it's not really for me. But then you're still on the site, and then you go and buy a 4K TV, 65-inch amazing TV that's costing you like £4,000. Then I'll get a commission on that, which could be like a few £100. So the really powerful thing is, if my link takes you to the site, anything you get after you click that link on Amazon, I get a small commission for, and that doesn't cost you any extra. So if you are thinking about getting anything on Amazon at all, I'll leave some links in the description down below, and you'll really help out the channel at no extra cost to you. So thanks so much for the people who did that last month and the people who continue to do so. So that is £56.52, which is a really nice amount of money. And this represents 3% of everything that we earned last month. And the month before that, it was 2.38%. So we're heading in the right direction there. Now, next up is the dividend income. So last month, we made £10.62 from dividend income from all the companies that I invest in. And the amount that they paid me, because I invest in those companies, was £10.62. And this represents 0.55% of my overall income for the month, and the month before that it was 0.33%. So again, we're heading in the right direction there. Now, next up is free shares. This is another really interesting one. So last month we made £25.19 in free shares, and this represents 1.33% of my overall income. The month before that, it was 4.47%. Now, there's a reason for that. So when I'm talking about my investing and things like that, I'll leave links in the description down below. And if you click on those links and you start investing, then you get a free share. I get one too. Now, the month before last, we got a really big share. So the shares are valued between £20 and £200. I think now they're running a new campaign. So it's rarer to get a £200 one. It's a bit more common to get like a £20 one or a £10 one. But we got a share of Nike that was about £55-60 if I remember rightly. So that just massively bumped us up in terms of what we were earning for free shares. But this month it was £25 and 19p. So that's why we're quite a bit down on that revenue. But but still really cool. Thank you guys for clicking links and starting to invest with Freetrade, creating that free money for yourselves out of thin air and giving me the same amount. So thank you so much for that. Now, next up we have YouTube ads revenue, which I've recently done a video on. Really cool. So just for making these YouTube videos talking about me going from a minimum wage warehouse worker to a millionaire, which this is what this channel is about, I made £50.95, which is really cool. And this represents 2.86% of my overall income. And the month before it was 1.36%. So heading in the right direction. Although that month wasn't a full month, because we got monetized or accepted into the YouTube partner program a little ways through the month. And really quick, to get into the partner program, you need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time, which is people watching your videos for 12 hours every day for 365 days a year, which is nuts. But we managed to do it and we're in, and now we can start earning, which is really cool. So that was £50.95. Now, the grand total for the month was £1,897.93. Now, the total additional income for the month of August was £143.28. And now I just want to show you guys the progress of the additional income over the course of the last few months. So as you can see, we're heading in the right direction here. So even though we've earned slightly less actually this month in additional income than we did last month, the overall trend with it is still up, which is really good. So hopefully we can continue to grow a little bit and we can build on these two great last months. And I really do think that this month is going to be a record breaking month, which is really cool. Now I'll also throw in a pie chart as well, so you guys can see the breakdown of all the additional income a little bit better, and there's just where everything else is coming from really. So that should help you guys see exactly what's contributed the most out of the additional income, and hopefully this amount can get a lot bigger in the future. And hopefully, you know, we can continue to add to this and crack that £200 a month, which is the next big goal of additional income and beyond. Now, none of this would be here without you guys supporting the channel, you know, sharing these videos, liking these videos, subscribing to this channel, clicking those links. So all of this extra money, that's all because of you. So that is nearly 8% of my income last month because of you guys watching these videos, which is nuts to say. So thank you so much for just stopping by and watching a video, because you're making a huge difference to my life. So thank you so much. Yeah, no, it's awesome. So talking of earning a lot of money, if you want to see how I turned £3,000 into £30,000 in a few weeks, yes, you did hear that right, I will leave that video linked right there. Very interesting watch. Not everyone will be able to do that, but a good proportion of people will. So if that's something you're interested in, click that video right there. But apart from that, I'm Steve. This is the Extra Income Boss. That was everything that I earned in the month of August. I will see you guys again in that one right there. Peace.